Right.
What time y'all? We up?
We on. We on, sir.
Okay, clap it up. Can you hear me?
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Yeah, come. I can hear you.
Okay, Most High in Christ. All right, Salaki, Hebrews. We had a bit of technical difficulty trying to get up, man.
Right.
The class we got today is a hell of a class, even though I hate losing them few minutes because we're going to have to wrap it up at 4 o'clock. But let's try to get as much as we can into what we're dealing with, man. Today we're going to go into these the people that's policing over us, the police, the white, our so-called oppressors, military, man. We're going to bring out why you should not, and I'm going to get you ahead of time. Memorial Day around the corner. Why you should not be celebrating Memorial Day, Veterans Day. They just had Police Week. Police Week just ended yesterday. It was I think the 12th to the 18th, something like that. 1 week. Do not be involved in that. Do not fear your oppressor's military, man. His might. You understand? The Lord said that. You trust in chariots and all that. Y'all know the scriptures. You trust in the military of the people that have conquered your people. We don't get into it, man. We don't get into this clan society that's ruling over us, that's killing black men and black women, man. Absolutely insane that we would try to worship a memorial. What the Memorial Day? When I'm dead, good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm slacking. The people there, when their military die, do not be sad that their military is dead. You understand? Let's go into a little bit. Of course, if y'all got any questions, let's get them in right now. We're starting a little bit late. Let's knock these questions down. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into this topic, bring it out fully. You understand? All right, let's go. Huh? Go ahead.
Oh, it's like, sir, if I may, I got this article right here.
Before we go into the article, though, give me Isaiah 40 and 15. But we want to take all these days that your enemy celebrate. We're going to gather them all together and throw them in the goddamn trash, man. All of them. Ain't not one of them. Not one of them need to be salvaged. Because this is look, before you was brought in captivity over here as a slave, you didn't do these things, man. You think you celebrate Memorial Day before slavery? Independence Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. You think you did that? These are things you learned in your captivity. Throw it away, man. Throw it away. Let's get into it, man. We had some fly UPK stuff, man. I wanted to play before the class started. We can't get it though. I don't know how we gonna get it, my thumb yard.
Well, now we get it next week.
I'll try to get it next week on for y'all. You know, we wait till the last minute to get everything together. You know what I mean? We're on Negro time. But go ahead, let's see. Give me Isaiah 40:15. Read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 16.
This is the prophet Isaiah speaking. Should have no problem with what he's saying. Now let's hear what he got to say. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 16. And Lebanon.
15. 15.
Verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
Hold on, wait a minute. God said these nations outside of Israel are like a drop of a bucket. What that mean? What that mean? Now,
Meaning,
somebody, let me get it. Let me get it. I seen a couple of people in the class. Let's give them a
right.
chance to answer. The nations are like the drop of a bucket, Isaiah said. Huh? Who are you talking to? You talking to Israel, of course. Well, he ain't talking about Israel. Israel is not included in these nations that are a drop of a bucket. Who are included in these nations that are as a drop of a bucket? The white man, the Arabs, the East Indians, the Africans, all the nations outside of Israel, the Chinese, the Japanese, all of them, Isaiah said, are like the drop of a bucket. What that mean?
Nobody answered yet in the chat.
Man,
No, someone right here. King
come
Boss
on.
said they are not
Who is
affected.
this?
King Boss, that's the name.
King Boss. I like that. He's the king and he's the boss, God damn it. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Said they are not affected. And this sister right here, Coco the Don, Miss Coco the Don, she said they're a lost cause.
They're a lost cause. Y'all are on it. But when you got a bucket and a drop falls off out of your, imagine you got a bucket full of water and a drop falls out. What does that mean? You want to go back and get that drop of water? Nah, that drop of water you ain't even gonna care about. It's only a drop. But that's what these nations are, as opposed as what the Lord thinks of them. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything, man. Just because you underneath the captivity of your oppressor is the reason why he matter to you. When he's done and the Lord destroys this place, trust and believe he gonna mean just as much as an Egyptian means to you right now. You don't give a damn about no goddamn Egyptian.
Right.
You don't even give a damn about no. What about the Persian and the Medes? When they was ruling over you, they meant every goddamn thing.
Right.
You thought they was something to be feared of. They look at them now. They don't mean a goddamn thing to you. Huh? The nations are a drop of a buck, as a drop of a buck. We don't.
Come. And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Hold on now. What's a balance? A balance is a scale. A scale. If I got a scale here, and imagine I got I'm weighing, I weigh something, and a piece of dust fall on that scale. They're going to tilt that scale to that one side? No. It's only a piece of dust. A piece of dust falling. That the Lord said that's what they counted. They're nothing. In other words, the Lord is going through an elaborate way to tell you that these nations don't mean goddamn thing, man. Only in your goddamn mind. You are what matters. You are the ones that the Lord is watching. What you do, you influenced by these nations. You influenced by their power and what they have, just like Adam and Eve. I mean, Eve was in the garden. You understand? They don't mean anything. They nothing. You understand? To the Lord. Read on.
Come. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Read going. What's the isles? The islands. He's a very little thing living in them dang islands. Don't mean nothing. You understand? Read on.
Come. Verse 16. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn.
Damn, what that mean? What does that mean by Lebanon? I'm gonna let somebody.
Oh, slug. Someone
Go
right
ahead.
here.
Somebody got some answer? Go ahead.
Fred Adams says, "Sir, you need." Nah, he ain't say nothing. Slug.
Okay. Meaning this, they can't have no burnt offering. They ain't even worthy of doing anything for the Lord. They can't have no burnt offerings with the sacrifice of the Lord. Read on.
Come. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn,
You going?
nor nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering.
There it is. A burnt offering. They can't sacrifice nothing. They don't know the Lord. The Lord ain't dealing with them. You understand? That's why he said this will be put with when the Lord said, you only have I known of all the nations of the earth. Put that right with this.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Come. Verse 17. All nations before him.
All nations. You got any questions about somebody that we didn't mention, or the Lord going to sum it up for you right here? All nations, what?
All nations before him are as nothing.
The Lord said, you ain't nothing before me. All nations are as nothing. What you doing worshiping the white man holiday?
Right.
Lord said, they're a drop of a bucket. Take that bucket is that trash can. Take them holidays and throw them in the goddamn trash, man. Throw them in the goddamn trash. Because every one of them is against you and your people. Read on.
Come. And they are counted to him less than nothing.
Cool, my goodness. Not only did God say that these nations are nothing, he said they less than nothing. They go there with it. You understand? That's right, Shalom. Who was that? I can't see, it's too small for me. You understand? This is the ISUPK under command of General Yohana, started in 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, man. We bring out the absolute truth. This is the only truth that you should be following, man. We're going to get into these old police and how these groups got leaders as police officers and expect you to goddamn follow them. Can you believe that?
Yeah, come.
A goddamn police officer. You understand? You understand? Let's go on. What was the first story we had, Madam Yah?
I got this article right here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna share the screen real fast. It's a heavy article about police brutality, what's been going on with us.
These goddamn police, man. These goddamn police they have nothing to do with spirits. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand. They think they're moving and there's no accountability for the things they've done. They go to their courts and their court system which shows you, man, this court system is racist as hell, man. It's racist as hell. How in the hell you think you're going to get justice for the people that have enslaved you?
Right.
That's ridiculous. You understand? But of course, they released their people. Oh yeah, please bring that up. This bastard right here, this piece of garbage. I want to say with you. Murdered this sister, man. Military man. Memorial Day, remember? Huh? Went and murdered this sister who had just started this position. Let's read a little bit. Let's read the story.
Come. I got you right here. Downright cold-blooded murder.
Cold-blooded murder, this bastard done. These white people, man, are murderers, man. You think they got this country by, gambling? They gambled for it? You think they went and made deals like they lie about? No, they murdered. They murdered all over to get what they got. Lord said, you're gonna have the sword. You're gonna have your increase by the sword. That's how they increase. You think about they growing crops and making money. Oh, read on, please.
Okay. White Army Ranger gets minimum sentence for a vicious 10-minute beating of a black female security guard.
Now feel that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
After blaming it on brain injury.
This bastard said he's blaming it on trying to get off the hook. He beat this sister to death, 40-year-old sister. Sister was doing her job. He's in the military. Read on, please. A little bit more.
In a plea deal agreement, former Army Ranger Patrick Philip Byrne received the lightest sentence possible for first-degree murder in Washington, which was a 20-year prison sentence.
They look out for their people, man.
Right.
They look out for their people no matter where they are, man. You understand? Keep going.
Come. The 29-year-old admitted to brutally beating and choking security guard Denise Miller, age 41 years old, to death back in July 2021 and faced life in prison without parole. Washington State does not carry the death penalty. It's more to the article too down here.
Okay, it's a little bit more, of course. We got so much material to cover. Y'all want to read it? Read about it. This piece of garbage, man.
Right.
What's the title of the class? Reversal of Fortunes. You were supposed to be the righteous one, sitting above these nations, bringing them to justice. Of course, we got the worst man, a slave, sitting over top of us, man. A slave, a person that's not supposed to be in charge over top of us. This pale-faced enemy that hates black people, man.
Come.
Do every goddamn thing he can to undermine you, and you think his days of celebration is honorable. You're a goddamn slave. You're no more than a slave, man. What they call it? I can't think of the name of that. Oh man, I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. Give me a little bit more on the article. Oh, we got a scripture on it.
Well, I wanted to bring something else.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's someone in the chat, heckler, you know what I mean? Someone put in the chat, white people are good. Somebody said white people are good. Oppressors are good. That's verbatim.
They coming, they coming out the classes and try to undermine the class. We understand who that is because they don't suffer. They ain't, you know what I mean? Ain't suffering the consequences we suffer as black people, man. Being in the hood. You got economic destruction they doing to us, man. Political, what do you call it? Destruction of your food. Every way imaginable, they are trying to destroy you. Every way imaginable. Go ahead, give me some more.
Okay, the article come. Says the slain guard's family gathered in the courtroom on May 10th and addressed Pierce County Judge Stanley Rumbaugh, hoping for justice for Denise.
They're looking for justice for their family. Looking for it. Pissed off that this devil got the lightest sentence that he could get for the crime he committed. You understand? You remember that. Remember that when you call your enemy. Listen, black people, let me tell you something, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You're supposed to have your own type of system set up to govern your people, man. You shouldn't have to call on a white man for diddly squat, man.
Right.
The fact that you got to call another nation to help you out with your problems shows your sickness, man, and your lack of judgment. You can't have black people to monitor black people. I forgot the term. Read on, give me some more. What happened?
Come. Hoping for justice for Denise, the judge told Byrne his actions were as callous or cruel as this court had ever had the misfortune of dealing with before handing down the 20-year sentence. The moment elicited feelings of rage among family members, and many are questioning why he did not get life without parole.
He got
Considering
the lightest sentence that judge, and he'll be out in 10 years. That's the
right,
lightest sentence that judge can give him. You know what I'm saying? Took that sister's life, man. Give me that
it's
one
like
with the brother, of course. Go ahead. You got something?
yeah, if I could, you brought out something heavy. Like we gotta lean on our enemies and lean on these other nations for support, for assistance, for every damn thing that we should have naturally as a nation of people, which shows that we are really nothing. Like we're nothing in this place according to all the other heathens that's above us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right. The
saying?
white man then reverse his situation and put he's the vagabond. He is the
Right.
one that's supposed to be on the bottom, and you supposed to be ruler. That's why I call this class reversal of fortunes, man. He's sitting on top. Why? Because we can't come together. We can't come together because we can't obey God's laws. We got too much pride in his system. And he puts out pastors and what else he got? The people that's telling you to vote and all that to become a part of his system.
Right.
So that you can share that pride with the Negroes that I forgot the name of this damn thing. It's something manumissions. I can't think of the name. I'm gonna get the name of it before the class here. But yeah, you got people. Your oppressor understands this. There is a select group of black people that will betray black people and join their enemy and make it look good that by joining the enemy, make it look good in your sight.
Right.
He understands that. He promotes that to you. He pushes that to you. Give me give me a video, any video on a black person saying the oath to the white man. To join this police force. When you join the white man's military, his police force or his military, or his any military branch, you got to say an oath. You got to make an oath that you're going to serve him and his interests. Don't you know what that is? That's our oath will be out to our nation and to the Lord. When we come in here, Matham, didn't you make an oath?
Come.
Yeah, you damn right. So did I. Why? Because my oath is to my people, my nation, and to my constitution, which is these scriptures, man. That's what my oath is.
Right.
Some black people don't even believe we in slavery. I can't believe that. I cannot believe how you can think that blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans aren't in slavery. I got this chain on here, right here. It reminds me, you see that? That we in chains until our king comes to freeze us, man. Till our king releases us from bondage. You fighting for the wrong goddamn thing. You fighting to be in bondage.
Right.
You fear the white man's military. You'd have received something, a mark. What's that mark? I think it's Revelation 13. You received that mark in your head and in your hands. You got the mark of the beast. The beast is the white man. He's the beast. The dragon is America and its might. Dragon pushes, goes and makes sure everybody is bombed to the smithereens and give their allegiance to white people. Go to Revelation. Give me Revelation 13. Let's go to that real quick.
And I got that video. Police officers taking that oath.
Oh, please give me that one. Give me that. Let's go to Revelation.
Come.
Give me the oath that they take, man. You act like you gonna get some sincere. Listen, brother. I cringed in my goddamn socks when I seen this the other night. this Latino sister got pulled over, and this brother grabbed this goddamn sister and forced her. It was damn near. It's damn near. He has no love for this sister right here, man. That he want to prove himself to white people so bad that he's worthy of the job of, being a police over us. I looked at this video, man. It was insane. It was. I watched the whole goddamn thing too. She's sitting in there crying and like, why are y'all doing this to me? Why is this going on? Putting them shackles in feet, hands, and everything over a traffic violation. It was disgusting, brother. And listen, I'm telling you, brother, it's damn near emasculating how they run up in black man's house. And it's emasculating, man. How they run up in your house and do whatever the hell they will. It's damn near like you pulling your drawers down. Oh yeah. Give me some. Go ahead, I'm telling y'all, please.
Come.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
How long is this?
Not long at all. It's 39 seconds.
Okay, go ahead. I want to say
that. Uphold the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of New York. Faithfully discharge my duties. As a police officer. The New York City Police Department. Best in my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
That's a good one too. There's one, man, I seen a while ago. I wish I could find this video where a brother was like, yeah, I'm gonna give my dignity up to uphold the Constitution of my enemy and keep black people. Say, give me the slave. The one the article I sent you about the slave holders back before they became police officers. I don't know if you got that or not. That's insane. How it turned into the police force. Like back. You got it?
The two brothers tortured?
No, how the slave force, how slave catchers became police officers. That's not the right title, but of course.
I don't think I got that one, sir. But I can look it up.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's on my phone too. Listen. Y'all want to see a good article? What article? I did send it to you, I think. Check your what's the name messages. Y'all know that back in the day, the police force is a byproduct of the catching slaves back in the day. You was a runaway slave or whatever. It was a gathering of white men, especially Klansmen that hated black people, that would get together and vow to hunt you down, secure whatever you had, your weapons or whatever, and to bring you back to serve, if not kill you. You understand? That's a good article. Go ahead, y'all.
Come on, I got it right here.
Oh, I hope glad you got it. This is the article right here. This is what's going to bring everything to light. Let you know that those people that hunted black people down back during time of slavery were in full agreement with enslaving you and in the mindset of the white man. Now you got the modern day slave hunters that think that it's just a job, but it requires your spirit as a black man to give up your interests and to go ahead, read the article, please.
Come. The origins of modern day policing.
That's it.
Tough. All right, I'm gonna go down. It's a quote right here. I would like to read.
Please.
My patroller's name do swear that I will, as searcher for guns, swords, and other weapons among the slaves in my district, faithfully and as privately as I can, discharge the trust reposed in me as the law directs, to the best of my power.
In other words, to disarm you. I'm trying to tell you, y'all this is insane, man. This is insane. To make you to wipe you out, to have no authority over what your family or whatever, to be subjugated to this place, man. Please give me some more, y'all.
Calm. One last word, sentence of the quote. After he finishes all that, he says, "So help me God," and that's the end of the oath right there. And this is what it says.
So back in the day, they would take this oath. White men. There wasn't no black men then. It was all white devils that wanted to keep. That's why you got so much cameras in your neighborhood. That's why the police frequent your neighborhood. That's why they write tickets in your neighborhood, all that, because you are the slave. They don't go in a white man's neighborhood and do that. It'd be outcry if that happened. Nah, they go in your neighborhood. They constantly around here where I'm at, booting, towing, giving tickets out, because you're the slave. You're supposed to be the product that upholds this place. And then they got the nerve to put other nations over you. Other nations over you to further enslave you. Other nations, those man, this is insane. Those businesses, those other nations you would have at one time. You ain't got them no more. The Chinese, the Ethiopians, the East Indians, the Arabs, all of them got that because it's economics. It's economics. It's to further enslave you, to make you go back up there and build brick more with more straw. I don't got no money. I got to go out there and make more money now because I got to pay these bills or whatever. Make you look at each other as the enemy because why? He owe me a little bit of money, man. He ain't paid me my money yet because they stringing you out so goddamn hard that you got any infraction that comes which comes from your own kind, anything that could be resolved is now elevated. And now we look at each other as enemies, man. Goddamn, no, we were not. We don't forget that, brother, and look at the real enemy, man. Your oppressor. He pushing us forward. He bringing all these nations over here and giving them a position above you to further enslave you. Come on, man. Economics, they study economics, demographics, what else? All kinds of, even your, what do you call that? Hospital thing. I watched a video. I watched too many videos, y'all. I watched too many goddamn videos. I watched a video where a sister went to the hospital about 3 or 4 times. They telling her what she got ain't no problem. You know, take these meds or whatever. It should resolve. Come back when she goes to her own kind and tell them about the problem. They find out it's stage 4 cancer. That sister's dead now. They weaponize everything against you, man. Go ahead, give me some more Matamyan, please. Let's go. Yeah. Let's hit this up again.
Oh yeah, if I could, the name of that quote right there. The name of that oath was the North Carolina Slave Patrol Oath.
You see that?
Crazy.
The slave patrol oath. They took an oath to make sure you was totally I can't even understand. I don't understand. Memorial Day, Veterans Day, what else? Police Day, all that is garbage, man. How about during that time we come together as a people? How about that?
Right.
How about we take an oath to serve the Lord and uphold our Constitution, which is the scriptures, man? How about that?
Oh, right.
Instead of just trying to envy. You see what the white man got, and a lot of black women, boy. I'm gonna tell y'all, black women, and I hate, I don't want y'all. Black women already alienated my ass, but I'm gonna tell you, y'all, it's hard. It's a woman. How do I say? A woman feel at ease when she got comforts. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you a man and you able to provide some comfort for that woman. We in a situation where your enemy is in total rulership of her. Her mindset has not left her, meaning she still look for the comforts, but it's no longer in you giving it to her because why? You, as a majority, can't do it, black man, because of your situation. That's why the truth is so valuable, man. The truth is so valuable because it lets women and men operate, coming, first of all, returning back to the Lord, who is our comfort, who is our salvation, who is our comfort, who is our protection. Return back and start. Now the Lord ain't against you. Now you ain't suffering the plagues you suffered in the world. Now you supposed to have some type of understanding. God damn, it's different in here than it was when I was out there. Well, give me some more.
Come.
Let's go. Let's move on. Go ahead.
The origins of modern day policing can be traced back to the slave patrol. The earliest formal slave patrol was created in the Carolinas in the early 1700s, with one mission: to establish a system of terror and squash slave uprisings with the capacity to pursue, apprehend, and return runaway slaves to their owners.
To terrorize you. You hear that? You think all them shootings on the TV is about nothing? It's about to make you scared and afraid to not leave white society. You better leave it. You better count your life nothing. You better leave and obey the Lord.
That's right.
Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You fear white society, and white society going to destroy you because it's in their power, because you do not obey the Lord. You won't return to the Lord. And the Lord going to allow them the ability to destroy you. That's what's going to happen. You looking at, if you turn against white society, that white people are going to destroy you. If you don't serve the Lord, he's going to destroy you. Why? You ain't no good for the kingdom. Come on, man.
Right.
Anyone to come, y'all? Well, we got the brother. We got the brother that roll up in their house. Oh my goodness. They did that to this brother, boy. It down there made me say, and what about the brothers that these bastards raped?
Got that one too. I got that
you
one.
You got that one too?
You want
Let's
first,
go one at a time. Let's go. Huh?
You want the body cam footage first, or
Yeah, give me the body cam footage. I mean, whichever one you think. Which one? Let's go your discretion.
Okay, go. Right.
Let me tell you something else. These white people, let me hold on one second. Black people say white people done what they did in the past, these devils think the same way they did forefathers thought. They ain't changed.
Right.
They just had a goddamn thing where she called a black woman in the goddamn in some goddamn congressional meeting, made an assault against this woman, a verbal assault, and said, I will not apologize. When they came to her later for an apology, she said no, because that's how they think, man. It's spilling out now, but that's how they think of you.
Come.
Go ahead.
Which room is it?
1401.
1401. Okay.
1401. But the girl sounded scared, the one that called. She was like, it sounds like it's getting really out of hand.
So it's hit number 4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You mean fair? We stand out there and direct the other deputy that's coming with this area?
It's not, you're going to go to the 4th floor and it's going to be on this side.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's a long, okay.
$312 to $111.
It's like I'm skipping it a little bit.
On the door. Step out. Sheriff's office, open the door. Step out.
This motherfucker shot him as soon as he opened the goddamn door.
Drop the gun.
Come.
You can stop that footage. I can't. It's blurring up on my end. It's skipping. But this bastard shot him as soon as he opened the goddamn door, man. Didn't say nothing to him. How many blacks and Hispanics suffered this fate, man? Native Americans. I only a lot of it you ain't never even heard of. This goes get swept underneath the rug, man. Give me the Ezekiel 35.
Come.
Let's go real quick. Let's move through this real quick because I got a few more things I want to bring out.
All right, come. And then it's like as if I may too. You know, that's why anyone come to you talking about love our oppressors and have some type of mercy on our oppressors, or you know what I'm saying?
Vote. What about nigga saying vote? A nigga tell you vote, you supposed to tell them to go to hell, man. Go to hell. Vote for who? Vote for somebody that's going. That's the people that have been killing our people for so long.
Come.
Hey, please. And if any Negro sitting up in there, you know he in the mindset of the white man. You already know that.
Right.
He taking an oath to uphold white, ideology, philosophy.
Come.
To be a part of them. What that word is called? Something, man, you missing. Match. I can't think of the word. God damn. Meaning when your people separate from you and join the people that they envious of. They separate from you. Now they no longer a part of you. You think because they look like you and, because you come from your nation, that they serve your interests. No. That's not what's going on. I want to find that word so I can Pull it out. Go ahead, read what you got.
Khan, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
This is the prophet Ezekiel, man. This man had, this is before Christ. He was doing this way before Christ. This man is still doing it. He got an ongoing hatred. One that you can't quench, man. This man will hate his hate. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep you safe. Leave these people alone, man. Build your nation. I know you say, well, blacks and Hispanics hate each other too. It's because we take on the spirit of your oppressors, man. We've been underneath them and don't understand what we so. Give me Matthew 5 and 6, where Christ said, "You can be filled with the Spirit." I'm paraphrasing, because if you ain't filled with the Spirit, you filled with something. Christ said, it's better you be filled with the Spirit than filled with whatever the hell they trying to fill you up with. A lot of our people filled up with something that ain't the Spirit of the Lord. I meant to bring this out a couple of weeks ago. To bring further out, because it also is another scripture I brought out, but I didn't read it further. You understand? And I'll be looking, I'll be like, oh man, I didn't even bring out the point I'll be wanting to bring out.
Go.
You got it?
Go.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
Righteousness. Hold on, wait a minute. After righteousness, man. After the things that are right. After the law, man. After what the prophets laid down. After our king, man. You supposed to be, those things supposed to come upon you. So take on that type of spirit, man. Read on.
Come, for they shall be filled.
For they gonna be filled. They're gonna be filled with what they hunger and and thirst for. Read on.
Come, verse 7. Blessed are the merciful.
That's it on that. Meaning, okay, how can I say it? Meaning, if you ain't filled with that, remember, there's an alternative to you being filled to something else. Those that don't hunger and thirst for righteousness, what do they filled with? They filled with all Satan has to offer them. Well, you see him fighting and shootings, and you seeing all that evil that's going on around blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, because they being filled with something else. You understand? All right. What we have, my thumb, y'all? We good?
Come.
Any questions? Any questions on hand? Come on, give me a question.
I got a question up here.
Please.
Some brother asked. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. This brother named Gadite Boy 144. He says, Salakia, what does now, I don't know if it's Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiasticus, but I'll find out. 10 and 7 means servants on horses mean.
Okay. Meaning, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. And this is a Gadite brother, right? If I'm not mistaken.
He says Gadite boy, so he could be a Gadite.
Yeah, he's Gadite, Native American Indians. They know about them horses. Meaning, the white man is a servant, and he ruling over you. Give me the scripture real quick. Ecclesiastes 10.
Come.
He's ruling. That's exactly what we're talking about right now. Reversal of fortunes. He's ruling. He's on a horse when you're supposed to be on a horse. When you the righteous rulership. But, of course, earth was given into the hands of the enemy. Read it for me.
Come. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. Instead of verse 7. Salaka. Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Go above and see if it brings it down so you can understand it.
Come, verse 5 or verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
They ain't gonna be it. Meaning, okay, the servants on horses is like your enemy, the oppressor ruling. He's sitting on a horse
Right.
and in dignity and honor, while you are not. When you supposed to be on that horse, he's
Right.
a servant. Really, the white man is a servant. The white man, how you know, what do you mean by he's a servant? He goes after all his lusts he fulfills. You know what I mean? He doesn't have justice except for his people. There is no justice in the earth. There is no honor of the Lord in the earth.
Right.
He's a servant. He's somebody that's supposed to be ruled over and made to honor, to obey the Lord. That's how you know if somebody's supposed to be in charge or not. I'm going to paraphrase for a minute. A lot of our people follow the white man. They're showing that they should not be rulers. They're showing that right now they're showing that they are servants. You got these black police officers, black judges, black people that hate black, that have taken the oath to join your oppressor. They are servants.
That's right.
You got the preachers. You got preachers that's teaching the white man's philosophy. It's teaching this joining. Remember, the scriptures say that Rome's wound was healed. Meaning the Roman Empire was not completely destroyed. They came back. Meaning they got wounded, but they came back. They're in the earth right now. Those that are teaching you the philosophy of anything, your schools, your churches, all that is teaching you to admire and to fear white people and to love them. They in charge. I can't. What do you want me to tell you? They in charge. Let me tell you something. Some of them is righteous. I can't do that. Y'all know this school system only teaches you English, Spanish, and what else? What's the other one? Portuguese and what else? That's all the white man's languages.
Right.
All his languages. His philosophy. They ain't teaching you no African or no Arab or no East Indian. You understand? They're teaching you to become to serve them. Go ahead, give me some more.
Go come. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it.
That's it. Give me Jeremiah 17:4.
Go come.
You understand? So we bringing out about these old wicked policemen, man, that's over top of blacks and Latinos and Native Americans. You understand? That have an interest. Their interest is in, making you a subservient. This whole society. You want trying to get on top of your feet and go to school or whatever. That's another thing. I just read about Howard University. Howard University. General Howard was a white man. Y'all know that. Your top university black school is about white people. And serving those goddamn white sororities and fraternities that tell you, if you look at the images, that they serve another God. They don't serve the God of Israel, man. They don't obey the laws of our nation, man. When what do you call it? The Freeman Bureau, when they first set up Howard University, you know why they set it up? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this if I tell y'all. They set it up because them white men was having so many babies by black women that they felt guilty.
Dang.
So they set up a school for their kids to get educated. When go look at the history, white people, that school was set up for mixed white, light-skinned kids, like kids that were babies from black women, but could not go to the regular white schools. Yeah, I'm going a little too much on that. All right, you know what I mean? You understand? That's what it was. Look at that, Howard. General Howard was a white man. They take a picture underneath that white man every goddamn year in the graduating class, underneath that whitey that set up that school. Well, check it out. What we do is do a little research. Where we at in my thumb yard?
Con. This Jeremiah 17:4.
Go ahead.
Con. And thou even thyself.
And thou, Jeremiah was talking to the prisoners taken in Babylon, right?
Con.
Who's in Babylon today? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Philosophy of all nations come together. God love all nations. That's bull crap, man. That's pimpology 101, pimping you. Thinking that God loves every goddamn body when he never said it. And thou and you, even yourself, what?
Even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave
Hold on. Where is your heritage? I want somebody to tell me that.
Let me see if somebody.
Where's your heritage? We ain't gonna move no further till I get a complete. Where's Alexa? Alexa, way over there. Where's your heritage? Somebody answer. What did he say?
They just greeting.
Oh, they're greeting. Okay. What is your heritage? Heritage. Remember, go look up heritage. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Let's get a complete understanding what God is saying. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage. That's the thing. Right. When the Lord says something, it is accurate in his word, man. The Lord spoke this into existence, and it happened. So when the Lord says something, you should take it into account. Yo, this is concrete. What did he say?
Yeah, 4 people answered.
Come on,
man. I am Judas says, knowing who we are. Akira says, your tribe and serving the Most High. Gadite Boy 144 says, the tribe we come from. And Miss Coco the Don, she says, our nation.
Y'all, I'm not gonna say none of y'all. All y'all are right to and some to a certain degree. The things that belong to you, man. Your heritage that belongs to you. While you sucking up another man's holidays, where's yours? While you speaking another man's language, where is yours? While you follow another man's customs, where is yours? Your heritage is the things that God gave you that belongs to you, man, and only you. You God's chosen people and don't understand what your heritage is. Don't understand. You praying to the Lord in a goddamn bastard tongue. In a bastard tongue. You ain't following the customs that your forefathers and mothers laid down. You ain't doing that. Because if you was, and then you proud behind it, man, you gotta lose that pride, man, for you to come back.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I ain't never seen no proud ass mother come back and serve the Lord like you're supposed to. It's never done. Go ahead, give me some more.
Con.
Let's go quickly because we got to hurry up.
Con.
I got a lot to bring out too, boy. I'm going to do a part 2 on this.
And I will cause thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Hold on, wait a minute. Good night. You're going to lose your heritage and serve your enemy. If that ain't what we're doing, I don't know what it is. If that ain't what Black Latinos and Native Americans doing, I don't see no goddamn Africans losing it. They know they stinking Africans to come over here and dress and funky and every goddamn thing. They keep the East Indians. They know what the hell, they speak their language, come over here and dress the way they, even the goddamn Arabs. When they speak that Arabic, there's only one nation of people that do not hold the customs that speaks another nation's language. English, Spanish, Portuguese. What's your language? How did your forefathers and mothers dress? Because I don't know if I have amnesia and I was awakened in this society, I'd have to take up things because I don't know nothing about what my past was.
Right.
That's us, man. And thank the Lord that He preserved these records, man, that we could go back and remember. We have remembrance of who we was and what we was doing and what we ain't supposed to do, man. We're a nation that's supposed to have a nationality and supposed to be, separate from these other nations. Go ahead, Matamya.
Oh yeah, Salaki. So I just want to bring out another. A sister had a question on here.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. She said, Salaki, sir, if I may, receive a general breakdown on John 4th chapter 17 and 18.
Good, please pull that up.
All right, come.
And then I want to go to Baruch. I want to go to Baruch because Baruch was going through the same thing, but Baruch was not totally isolated. Meaning, we totally isolated from our captivity. Baruch then was taken out of where they were and brought into captivity, so they had some understanding. Well, go ahead, read what we got.
John chapter 4, verse 17. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Yahweh Salaki.
What? No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, Salaki. Yahweh said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. Verse 18. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast, it is not thy husband.
What was this talking? What you want to break down and what he was saying to this woman?
She wanted like a general breakdown.
Okay. Read the first verse.
Come.
Verse
17. The woman answered and said, I have no husband.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Slow down.
Right.
The woman told a priest, a prophet, that I have no husband. Meaning what? What does it mean for you not to have no husband? I'll break it down if you needed me. Go ahead, Matamya.
Okay, yeah. If I could, no one she was lying down with, having sex with at the time.
That's right. She ain't screwed nobody. That's when you screw somebody, that's your man. I don't give a damn if you don't think it or what. God considers you becoming one with that man. God didn't take into your whore account. You can't have no account when you've been a whore and then all of a sudden account when you got married and it was righteous. Nah, it's all the goddamn same. Read on. So now, wait. So according to the Bible, Sex is marriage. Sex is marriage. You got to have that precept in order to understand what Christ is saying. You understand? God, all the scriptures in the Bible, where God said, when you lay down with a woman and you lie down, you catch her in the fit, you lie down with her. She is your wife. Now, you didn't lay down. She didn't look at it like that because it'll deceive her thinking that she ain't getting married. She can use her body the way she wants. No. That ain't what God said. Go ahead, read on.
Come, verse 18. For thou hast had 5 husbands.
Christ is calling and telling her how many men that she screwed. We can get to understand it. She didn't have 5 husbands. In other words, what was she? Unless all of them husbands died before and she got the next one, she was a hoe. Because according to the scriptures, you can't get another man once you screw one, once you have sex with one. I ain't talking about no goddamn ceremony. Once you have sex with a man, you can't get another one unless he dies. Then you free from that marriage. Sex is marriage.
Right.
That's it. You black woman say, "Oh hell no, hell no." I can understand. I can see what's going on in their mind. We gotta tell you the truth, man. You lay down with a man, that's your husband.
Right.
Now, read on. Give me some more.
Come. And he whom thou now hast.
Now, this man you with, hold on, these 5 men, and now you got another man you with. What's going on with this man you with? Read.
Come. And he whom thou now hast is not thy husband.
Hold up, he ain't no man you slept with. So what's happening? What's happening? She been the hoe that she been with the other 5 men. She got a man, he ain't slept with her, but he trying to sleep with her, right? Ain't he trying? That's why he with her. He trying to get them draws. She done gave them draws to 5 other men, and now this man, he ain't your husband, but yeah, he might not be too soon before he become your husband. He on a prowl. Go ahead, give me some. Any more? I think that's it.
That's about it.
I think that's it. So that lets you know. You know, that's what it's talking about. You know what I mean? So if you got another question, let me know. Let's go back to what we was talking about on in these police officers.
Come. We had, it was in the middle of Jeremiah 14, 17 and 4 too. Or else I can put another video up.
Which one you got on this one?
I got this one right here. I'm gonna put this up real
quick. What was a good one? I know I sent a couple of them, but
Slovakia.
All right. What is this one on?
Now, sir?
I think this is a good one. Play this one.
It happened some months back. Come.
So I said this was a tragic story, and it's graphic. We have a warning for viewers that the next story is graphic. The sentencing begins today for 6 white former Mississippi police officers.
No, this
tortured 2 black men last year.
This is a
call from a neighbor who complained that 2 men were
these bastards right here. These brothers have been saved. Needed salvation from these goddamn bastards right here, boy. You talking about hell? You talking about the devil? Well, I wish you put them in perspective. Listen to the white man The devil's underground some goddamn where. That red devil with the pitchfork sticking black people. I listen to the scriptures and I know that devil's on the earth. That white man that's sticking black people that's underneath him who's in hell. He's the devil, man. The hell you talking about some damn devil under the ground somewhere where you can't find him? Are you insane, man? This goddamn devil doing more work than you can imagine on the earth.
Right.
Look at these bastards, man. These bastards can't wait to get over top of you to do some evil. Huh? You think your own people will rule over you the way these white devils do? I don't think so, man. Especially the UPK. We got too much compassion on blacks and Hispanics to rule like these bastards do.
Right.
You gonna marry that goddamn bastard and bring that bastard in the black community. Out. Whoa. I'm trying to tell you. Bring that goddamn devil in the black community like Herod wanted to come in the black community to push his interests. You as an enemy to black people. An enemy. These nigga whores that marry that goddamn devil and bring them around black people, that's an enemy to you, man. Go ahead, please give it to me.
Come.
Living with a white woman? The officers who call themselves the Goon Squad assaulted the men with stun guns, sex toys, and poured liquid on them. They then forced them to shower together. One of the officers then shot one of the victims in the mouth in a mock execution and attempted to plant evidence in an attempt to cover up the crimes. So joining us now for more on this is Steve.
I think that was pretty much it on that part.
Yeah, please. That's enough on that. We got plenty more anyway. These white devils, I hope them niggas kill them bastards. I can't explain how much I hope they kill their ass in jail, man. Because the jail is going to be more righteous than a nigga outside of jail. Nigga outside of jail ain't going to have the understanding that a nigga in jail going to have about what they done to black people. It come a time where you got to say, listen, enough is enough. Let me just see the facts and see what the hell is going on.
Right.
You got to stop this goddamn woman mentality and shit. You got a woman mentality. You think like a female. Well, let me give him another chance. You know what I mean? They probably didn't mean. I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking, man. This bull crap when they had done it. They have no mercy on you. You commit a crime, they chast out, they're gonna have you to the maximum, persecute you to the maximum. And so you always have a tag that you was a criminal. Make sure all through this society. Go ahead, give me some more. Where we at?
Someone else had a question.
Give me this memorial, huh? Go ahead. Give me this damn Memorial Day. Let's move on this. Let's go to this Memorial Day. This bullshit called Memorial Day. Ecclesiasticus 38:16. Give me that.
Come.
You want to memorialize. You don't even memorialize your own dead family. You want to sit up there try to worship the white man's family. You a disgrace. Huh? All the people that died in your family, every year the white man says, memorialize the people that died in his military and that fought for him, and you have a goddamn cookout. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm just insane. Give it to me. Where we at?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 37.
38. 38.
Come on, God. 38 verse 16. My son, let tears fall down over the dead.
This is what you're supposed to do. God is going to give you the understanding on how you're supposed to honor the dead. You don't do it your whole goddamn life. You honor the dead every goddamn year. Some people go to the funeral, go to the birth where they laid the body every goddamn year and put flowers and whatever they put on there, and it's supposed to be to the dead. You wasting your goddamn money and your goddamn time and everything else. Your money can be used for good. You wasting it on the dead that don't understand you doing what you're doing. Give it to me.
Come. And begin to lament.
You know?
Come. As if thou hadst suffered great harm thyself.
Listen. Cry out. They did. Like you suffer yourself. And then what God say?
Come.
Come on.
Come. And that a day or two.
1 day or two. 1 day or two. Have it out. Get it all out your goddamn system. Then what?
Right.
Come on.
Lest thou be evil spoken of.
Keep going.
Come. And then comfort thyself for thy heaviness.
And then comfort yourself for thy heaviness. All the crying and all the screaming and yelling they did, get it out your goddamn system. Get to the next verse where we're going to read from y'all. So I got to hurry up. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 18. For of heaviness cometh death.
What? Read that again.
For of heaviness cometh death.
Be going.
And the heaviness of the heart breaketh strength.
You become weak. Let me tell you something, y'all, if I could. Death happens to every goddamn body, man. From the beginning of the goddamn world, from the beginning of the earth, everybody has died. Can you bring somebody up that's been living 2,000 years? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You gonna continue to die, to suffer because of something that happened to somebody? You don't give all that shit? I'm gonna tell you straight up. We're gonna die too. I wanna die. You gonna die. He gonna die. We all gonna goddamn die. The death gotta be a part of your life. Read on, my thumb, y'all, please.
Come.
We all die. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 19. In affliction also sorrow remaineth. And the life of the poor is the curse of the heart. Verse 20. Take no heaviness to heart. Drive it away and remember the last end.
For what?
For heaviness, Salaki.
For I've been away. Read that part.
Khan. Take no heaviness to heart. Drive it away. And remember the last end.
You guys remember you gonna die. You got to dwell on somebody's death. That's what happened to that sister. She didn't know no better, but Bobby Brown's daughter. She couldn't get over the death of her mother. She couldn't even live because her mother had died. You got to stop with this goddamn death thing, man. The white man, you gonna listen to this bastard. Every year you gonna memorialize the death of somebody else. Every goddamn year. When the Lord said, don't do that, You got to live. I know it's a hard thing. Cry and get it out. And then carry on with your life.
That's right. Right.
What the hell are you going to keep on? You 40, 50, you still thinking about the death of something else? That's done. You can't bring them back. Go ahead, read on. Give me some more.
Come. Verse 20. So like verse 21. Forget it not, for there is no turning again. Thou shalt not do him good, but hurt thyself.
You gonna hurt yourself.
Right.
You ain't gonna do him no more good. He gone. Whoever the person is, they gone. You ain't doing them no good by mourning continuously every year, bringing flowers, this and that. No, you hurting yourself because you alive.
Right.
Go ahead, give me some more. Is there more on that?
There's one more verse on this. What's some more?
Give it to me.
Verse 22. Remember my judgment, for thine also shall be so. Yesterday for me, and today for thee.
The Lord's judgment is that nigga might have lived wrong. You thinking, oh, let me get on this chair, right? You thinking you soaking up. Who knows what happened? Who knows how to, and the Lord is not to be questioned why he did something. What's your problem? You can't live your life because you can't get over the death of somebody else? You're a fool. You are a fool. I'm going to tell you straight up.
Come.
Live your goddamn life. Get over it. Everybody died from the beginning all the way through. Even Christ died.
Right.
Go ahead, give me some more. Is that it?
Just one last verse on it, and that's it.
Please.
Come. Verse 23. When the dead is at rest, let his remembrance rest.
Let his, God said it. And dead is at rest, let his remembrance rest. Let that man go, man. Or sister. They done what they done, you know. They died, they dead, mourn, get it out, and then leave it alone, goddammit. Read on.
Come, and be comforted for him.
And be comforted. Let the Lord comfort you. This person the spirit that had died is going to come back in a different flesh, man. If you understood the scriptures.
Right.
You don't understand the scriptures. That's why you got to act like a goddamn asshole whenever something happens that you don't understand. You understand? Until you come into the right fold and get to understanding, then you're like, oh man, I was all overreactive over that situation. Yeah, we know. Where we at on this?
Yeah, that was about it on that.
Worship the white man's military. Give me Revelation 12 and 7. You worship the white man's military. You worship the white man's military. God damn it. What the hell? You ain't got no goddamn military. So you look at him like he gonna free you, like he got some honor and dignity. He don't. He don't. He go over there free and enslaves all people, man. And never and sucks their resources out. And you think, I don't know what you think. You don't know how you think it. Where we at?
Yeah.
I want you to link this up with the one where you said he had the chain. Go ahead, read it for me real quick.
I couldn't hear what scripture you wanted me to pull.
Revelation 12 and 7.
Okay, come. Book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Verse 8.
The Lord said, Michael, it was war in heaven. What is it talking about? In the rulership on this earth that you think that, and the people that you think that should be above you. And the people you worshiping, God said he had war with them people. He had war with them. Read on.
Come. And prevailed not.
And when they fought with the angels of God,
right,
and trying to determine to establish their rulership, God said he overthrew them. They didn't prevail against God. He overthrew them. Why? Because God knows that his rulership God knows the people he chose to be in charge. They didn't prevail. It was just like Egypt, Persia and the Mede, the Syrian Empire, the Babylonians, the Greeks and the Romans. They are all got overthrown. And this place is going to get overthrown too. Read on.
Come. Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
They ain't no much. What's heaven? On top of everybody.
Right.
Ruling the earth. There wasn't no place found anymore for them to be rulers over the earth. They got overthrown. Guess who? Go read on.
Come. Verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out.
And the what?
The great dragon was cast out. That that old serpent called the devil and Satan.
Stop. That great dragon is that old serpent back in the garden that's called the devil, the deceiver. He deceived Eve. That old white devil, that white man, if you understand, that's called serpent and Satan. Satan is his rule. Satan is who he follows. You understand? That's the spirit he follows, man. So now, he was back in the garden doing what Satan wanted, which was to overthrow the nation so he would rule. Well, he goddamn doing it right now. What's wrong with you? And Michael and the angels fighting on the righteous side. To give you a kingdom. What's wrong with blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? You're supposed to be fighting on the righteous side, man.
Right.
You ain't gonna be fighting with no goddamn Roman Catholic Church. Are you kidding me? The Christian church with their cross and the image of the white Jesus. You're supposed to be fighting with their goddamn military. Are you kidding me? Their military? What are they gonna say when they come in Christ? When Christ comes and they gotta fight against Christ, they made an oath in the Constitution to defend America, right?
Right.
We don't.
Yeah.
We are.
God. Verse 7. It's like a middle of verse 9. Which deceiveth the whole world.
Which deceives the world. Who is the whole world? The whole earth. That's underneath the white man's, that's underneath his tutelage or whatever. Read on.
And his angels were cast out.
Who's his angels? His angels, those that take up the philosophy and preach white Jesus. His angels is talking about your preachers, anybody that stands for the white man's society. They're going to be gone when Christ returns.
Come.
They have no power.
Right.
Right now, because the reason why they take white man's side is because they think the white man is omnipotent. They don't know how they think of the white man. That he can't be destroyed. He can't. Who's able to make war with the beast? That's what the question was. Meaning they think this, man, he's so great. Look at his military. Look at the things he got. Look at it. Look at how he beguiles that black woman and sleeps with her and defiles her. Look at it. Who can make war with him? Who can destroy? Who can come against him? Right? You know what I mean? The stage is set. It's whether you believe or not. It's whether you believe in the Lord or you believe in this place right here. And this place is showing you everything, all the things that they can achieve is represented in this place right here. But here's the thing, you ain't factoring in the Most High. You think the Most High it cannot destroy the white man and what he has set out. I'm telling you, your thoughts is not prudent in this. You know what I mean? You ain't thinking right.
Right.
Look at the Lord's history. 1 million goddamn Ethiopians came against us, and the Lord destroyed them. Right? This is light work for the Lord. Light work. But your mind is, I can't even explain it to you. Read on.
Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of
What's the kingdom going to be like? Is the kingdom going to be like you being whores? No. Is the kingdom going to be like your oppressor ruling? No. What's the kingdom going to be like? That's what you're supposed to be fighting for, black man, Latino, and Native American Indian man. Fighting for the kingdom. Because why? The kingdom is your nation, your people ruling. Your people ruling the earth. Not these heathens ruling the earth. Go ahead. Go ahead. Read on.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast
out. Who's the accuser? This white man goes and accuses you of all different types of things against the Lord. That's how he rules your nation. He said, look what they're doing. Right. They worship these idols. Let me go down there and put some hell on these people. He keeps accusing you. And you think that his rulership is because of, I don't know, his might? No. I don't think his rulership is because of his might. I think his rulership is because he finds fault in us. He finds fault that he can complain to the Lord about us. And that's how he gets the rule over us. When we come together as a people, you understand? No more. The Lord can trust in us then to do his will, to do the things he laid down. Go ahead, give me some more. Where we at?
Which accuse them before our God day and night.
All right, that's it on that. Let's go back. What am I holding? Get some more. I don't know how long you got in where you at.
We was in Jeremiah 17, 4th verse.
Give me Baruch 4 and 5. But how long you got there where you are?
About like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Pretty long. We gotta get some more. Okay, let's go to Baruch. Oh, go to Baruch 6 and 10. Let's get these purple faggots out of here.
Come on.
I want to hit it. What was the other one? 5. What's the one they called before that? 6 and 5 or something like that? I can't remember. 6 and 10. Go to that one. Read.
Come. It's the book of Baruch, chapter 6, verse 10. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves.
Hold on, man. Wait a minute. What am I saying? Man, these priests want to look like they're royalty and like they come from the Lord. They bestow the gold and silver from these idols. Y'all know we talking about idols for the last couple of weeks upon themselves. Read on.
Come. Verse 11. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots and deck them as men with garments.
Hold on, wait a minute. They gonna give the things they bestowed upon themselves, to the harlots. Why? Why are they gonna give these harlots gold and silver? That's my question. Yeah. Let's get it here. Everybody see something? Everybody say something right now. Read what he say.
I don't know. They just greeting. They just brothers coming in.
What is he getting? Why is he giving the common harlots? Why would you give a whore gold and silver? A harlot is a whore. Gold and silver. What's the purpose of that? Let's see if somebody answer that. Go ahead, Madame Yah.
To try to make her a god or deity.
You partly on it, but you ain't giving it to me.
Idol worshiping, idolizing them.
No.
Okay, I got
It's kind of okay. Let me put it to you like this: why would you deck a woman, a normal woman, into a nice outfit with nice clothes on? What's the appeal? What are you trying to do?
Some people answering in the chat. This sister said, Miss Coco the Don said for services.
For services what? I don't know. For services what?
Gadeye Boy 144 said, like how black men call women queens. You know what I'm saying? Adolphus Glass says to buyer.
You on it. Go ahead.
And Officer 1,000 Mariah, it's like a Mariah. Yeah, Allah says to make her a wife, prostitution.
I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all brothers are two good brothers. Y'all don't understand why you would deck a whore up for that. Cause she gonna bring men in. A whore will bring. You see how many men that's addressing that whore? That whore gonna bring in a lot of fruit. You looking for fruit. Remember Christ said that the process, the prophet, I'm paraphrasing, are plenteous, but the laborers are few. Well, they got laborers, but they whores. And them whores is convincing them men that this is how you supposed to roll. You want some pussy? You want some pussy? Well, get down with this. That was you up against what? It's all just sexual. Women got a lot of influence on a man. That's what you gotta understand. You got a lot of influence on you. It's a rare breed of man that can say, listen, woman, you got to stop this. You know, we going this way. We doing this, and that's that. Most men, they get, they're overcome by that vagina. That vagina is powerful, man. You see what the Lord said? Or the thing that weighs out, the truth that weighs out that vagina? I mean, the thing that weighs out that vagina is the truth. That vagina is powerful. You know what I'm saying? I can't even explain it to you anymore. That vagina make you kill a man. That vagina make you sell drugs. That vagina make you do all kind of things that you wouldn't do without that vagina. If you was a man by yourself, you would debate against doing these things. What what convinces you that this is the right way? That vagina. And it's good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you one bit. That goddamn vagina is good as hell. And that's how you get sucked in.
Right.
You young, yeah, I remember I was a young man. I remember back in the day when I was young and I found out I was hitting, what you call it? What you call that damn thing? Not, what do you call that damn thing? I was hitting, what do you call that thing when a man starts to realize he can ejaculate? Oh, God damn, I can't think of the name of it. What they saying on the internet? What's it called that damn thing? I can't think of, huh?
Well, I don't know what you thinking about. I mean,
What? You don't know? You know, but you ain't trying to understand. You ain't trying to reveal it. When you first found out that you can shoot, God damn it, that you can ejaculate, that you know what I mean, them hormones hit. What's that called? That damn
puberty.
Puberty, but it's something else they call it. But I take puberty for now. That shit held some weight on you. You was down, you might have been in the bed all motherfucking day, thinking, God damn, this shit go like this? It held some weight on you. If you was a young man and you being truthful, you ain't thinking about some goddamn woman that, you know what I mean, she had power over you because goddamn, you was in that stage. You was in that stage. I know I was. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the stage, goddamn it, not when Luther came out, but shit. When that shit came out, I'm on that. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that black woman was so goddamn beautiful. I said, black woman beautiful? Yeah, she's beautiful. She's everything I wanted to be. Huh? Nah, if you don't think about that, don't think about the other brothers that think like that, man. Because you discrediting them. And they think like that. Huh? Y'all don't want me to today. I'm gonna catch y'all when y'all want me to and tell me the truth and goddamn reveal what's really going on so we can have a conversation. Huh? That's how it is. When that shit coming in, like I told y'all the other day, the last week when I said 10,000 cents, semen, that was not. Listen, I misspoke. 10 million a day. And also, I want to correct this. This black, you get that thing pregnant. Imagine this. This is crazy and insane. You imagine you get this thing pregnant. She got one egg a month. You got that egg pregnant, and you shooting up in that thing for 9 months because you only have one woman and you can't have another. Imagine how much semen is going up in that woman that cannot impregnate her no more. She's already pregnant. Huh? 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 Did the Lord anticipate that? Is that what the Lord thought when he made you to be able to produce semen every goddamn day? The Lord said, wait for it after she have her baby. Shoot the semen in her goddamn weight until she's had her baby and she's free again. Even after she had that baby, she's unclean for a period of time. That's ridiculous thinking. That's what the IUIC wants you to think. Give me Isaiah. Give me Baruch 6 and 10 real quick. Real quick, we're gonna end it right here. Hey, hold on. Is it time? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Come on. Real quick.
Go.
6 and 10 as well.
Come. It's the book of Baruch.
That's all right. Take your time. Y'all, I gotta go into the Roman Empire too next week. I know y'all want me to go and do a number 2 on this. I want to do a number 2 on this one, but I got to bring that out too. But go ahead.
Come. Book of Baruch, chapter 6, verse 10. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. What is that? What does it mean convey? Mean they take the gold and silver from these idols that they worshiping and put it on themselves, so you know that they follow these gods. There's no question in there. Read on.
Come. Verse 11. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots and deck
They
them.
give these golden idols. Why do they give to the harlots? Why would you give to a whore? Why would you give to a good woman? Huh? Because the whores bring in fruit. She used that tail to convince you where you need to go spiritually. That's why they use the whores. If you do a little bit of education, every nation, all these different pagan gods use whores. That's for the men. Because they know you producing that semen that you think you're going to be one woman. One goddamn woman. A woman think that, fire that tail up. Fire it up. Listen, she think you supposed to only have one woman. Tear that goddamn ass up till she say, oh, I need help. I need help. I need help with this. This is bombarding me with this goddamn penis. Yeah. Go ahead, read on.
Come. Verse 11. Yea, they will give thereof to the common harlots and deck them as men with garments.
Go ahead.
Come. Being gods.
And deck these common whores like men. Meaning they gonna give it to these common whores, and these whores are gonna be representing the gods that they given that's giving them these gods gold and silver. Who is that talking about? Oh my goodness, this is so plain and simple right here. It's talking about the whores that represent these gods. Your black and Latino women that represent the God. Listen, an Arab, you might see a black woman that is in Islam that got what you need. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I was, but you know what I'm saying. And if you succumb to that, you're gonna be that worshiping the Islam or Christianity. You got a lot of black women as Christians, and you like, damn, if she wasn't a Christian, boy, I could really get to that woman like I need to get to her. Because she was meant for me. But she worshiping a white man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? You get with her, what's gonna happen? But Jelly, because they dedicated to the idols they worship. And I'm talking to men, women, so y'all back up. I'm talking to men. Men want to lay their seed and raise up, you know what I'm saying, offspring. We don't.
Middle of verse 11. And deck them as men with the garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. I think that was about it. I think that was it on that one.
All right, so yeah, listen, this is what they serve. The Lord is saying. They are people that went astray and they look appealing. I ain't gonna lie, that flesh look appealing. You know, but the spirit is all. They worshiping these other gods, man. Where we at? We done? We gotta close this over. We have to go ahead.
One more verse down.
Please, real quick.
Come. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moths, though they be covered with purple raiment.
Don't they be covered with what?
Purple raiment.
Purple raiment. What does that mean? This is the IUIC garbage that they spewing out. They spewing out, hey, you know what I mean? We serving God, but it ain't the God of Israel.
That's right.
They covered with that purple raiment.
Right.
And that's what I want to bring out right there. It is not the right way, man. I know y'all think they got some breakdowns. I know y'all think that. I know y'all looking at them and all the things they bringing out. Hell, anybody that wanted to see the people gonna bring out whatever they can before the righteous come out. They're trying to hurry up and get it out there before the righteous man come behind them and tell them how wicked they is. But they're still wicked.
Right.
He ain't doing the way of the Lord. They ain't following the order, the truth. That's it.
Come.
Look, so with that being said, this is the ISUPK coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Pay your tithes, man. Pay your tithes. Come up in this body if you don't want to believe it. And let us show you that this is the truth, man. You understand? You know what I mean? Support this brotherhood, this sisterhood. You understand? And am I forgetting anything? We in the what? The Feast of First Fruits?
Come.
We in the Feast of First Fruits, man. You understand? Which is the high holy day of the Lord. Make sure you are there when we in the closing. Bring your questions. We ain't dodging nothing, man. Bring your questions, man. Bring them. You understand? With that being said, I'm gonna pass the class. I'm gonna bring out, salute the class out. Barak, Yahweh Ba Shem Yahushua Barakatham. And we're gonna turn Sar, which means to turn. We're gonna face the sisters, and we're gonna salute the sisters, man. Barak, brother. Yahweh Shema Alathan Ba Shem Yahushua. That being said, shalom, Israel, and Thawada for coming out to the class and supporting this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.